The DEI program at GDC Americas started about 3 years ago around the tragic death of George Floyd. Our CEO led the efforts in saying this is really important to our company. From there, our IDEA Council formed, which stands for Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Accountability.
The IDEA Council has really done amazing work. We have grown into so many different ERGs.
ERGs are employee resource groups. We have the Women's Employee Network, the Black Employee Network, the Veterans Employee Network, and the LGBTQ plus network. Each of the group is comprised of not only members of those communities, but allies.
When you come into a company and you don't feel like you can be your whole self, you're never going to be able to put on all the work that you can do because, you don't feel like you can be you.
It really is important that people feel like they have a place where they can be themselves.
For me, being part of the women's ERG is everything, I guess. It's a safe place to talk.
As an African American woman, to be able to have people to know my experience, to feel my experience, is just amazing.
With NTT, it seems part of the DNA. Nobody here should feel like they don't have a voice or aren't included.
It's kind of hard not to love a place that cares about its people enough to invest in the personal connections aside from the work at hand.
I feel more comfortable at work. I feel like I'm really bringing myself, everything to the table.
I've always felt like I've been included in this company, and that's one of the best things about these ERG groups. They allow us to be ourselves and not have any fear of expressing ourselves. It's been very beneficial for me.
So it doesn't matter what group you're in. If you're an employee of our company, you're as welcome as anybody else.
It is good to feel like you have a voice and a sense of belonging.
We spend so much time at work, and so I think a workplace can be an extension of our personal life, just as comfortable as we feel talking to maybe our family or friends.
If you look at the Glassdoor ratings, you'll see that our ratings are much, much higher than they used to be. And I think that we've become more reflective of the society around us.
The community wins with a diverse workforce. They benefit from different perspectives and backgrounds, which allows for a broader knowledge base, which really makes you fully engage the decision-making process so you can drive better results for the organization.
It's important to have these programs because diversity is really important. And as things, get more progressive, it really is important that people feel like they have a place where they can be themselves.
And the whole goal of that is drive inclusion and drive innovation, which is what you need when we're growing and going as fast as we are.
We did host an ERG or a veterans barbecue. We invited everyone in our company and also invited our contractors.
We've had a book club on this fascinating book. And, I told my mom about it and she's just like, I love your company. It's just so cool. And it is cool. It's cool that we're able to bring this book that a lot of people wouldn't read.
We have had some really wonderful people come in as speakers. We've shared about trans suicide rates and the Trevor Project. The response we've gotten from our allies that are part of the ERG has been enormous.
I had a aha moment while I was hanging out with friends of mine. There was a person that I wrongly identified since I used the wrong pronoun, but I was corrected and I immediately thought about the lesson we learned at work. I know to ask for someone's pronoun.
I think it helps people relate, right? And find a community that maybe they wouldn't have.
It gives me a little bit of pride to be able to be in those different groups. My daughter, she recently started learning about it in school. I was actually on one of my meetings and she saw my virtual background of the pride flag. She was like, oh, that's awesome.
It just helps overall with everyone's communication. And we can take that outside of work as well.
So I'm proud of what we've done. It's been a great program. It's a journey, and we're going to continue it and make it better every year.
Together.
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 We are stronger.